Thank y'all so much for watching my channel. The following 5 cases are cases of persons who remain still missing. Case number 1, Brian Kent Martin. Brian was last known to be staying at the Lexington Apartments off Pass Road in Biloxi, Mississippi. The last time he was heard from by his family was by phone in March of 2001. After months passed without word from him, he was reported missing in September of 2001. There are few details available in his case, which remains unsolved. Brian Kent Martin is classified as endangered missing. He was 24 years old at the time of his disappearance, making him 41 today. He is described as a Caucasian male with brown hair and brown eyes. He is 6'1" and 240 pounds. His date of birth is November the 28th, 1976. He has a gang brand that is approximately 5 inches tall on his upper arm. He has a pierced eyebrow with a silver barbell. He suffers from dyslexia. If you have any information regarding Brian Kent Martin's case, please contact the Biloxi Police Department listed below. Case number 2, April Kelley Reid. April was last seen at approximately 6 p.m. leaving the Jesus House shelter in the vicinity of the 1300th block of Sheridan Avenue in Del City, Oklahoma. She has never been seen or heard from since, and her case remains open. April Kelley Reid is classified as endangered missing. She was 20 years old at the time of her disappearance, making her 36 today. She is described as a Caucasian female with brown hair and brown eyes. She is 4'8" and 120 pounds. Her date of birth is April 3rd, 1981. She may use the name April Myatt. She has a tattoo of a butterfly on her left shoulder and pierced ears. She was last seen wearing blue bell-bottom jeans, a multicolored shirt, and last seen with a black suitcase with wheels and a pull-up handle. She is mentally disabled and requires medication. Her left ring finger has been crushed. If you have any information regarding April's case, please contact the Del City Police Department listed below. Case number 3, Jennifer L. Andersen. Jennifer was last seen around 1 a.m. on Tuesday, March the 9th, 2010 at her apartment in Omaha, Nebraska. Her maroon 2001 Chevrolet Lumina was found on March the 15th, 2010 near Rick's Boatyard Cafe in Omaha. Jennifer's wallet and cell phone were inside. Since her disappearance, she has not accessed her credit cards or bank account. The restaurant where her car was found is near the Missouri River, which authorities have searched with no clues found there. Although authorities do not suspect foul play is involved in her case, her family states it is uncharacteristic of her to leave without warning and believes she is in danger. Her case remains unsolved. Jennifer L. Andersen is classified as endangered missing. She was 33 years old at the time of her disappearance, making her 40 years old today. She is described as a Caucasian female with blonde hair and blue eyes. She is 5'7" and 110 pounds. Her date of birth is February the 12th, 1977. She is described as having very large eyes. She has pierced ears and a shamrock tattoo on her buttock, a flower tattoo on her left ankle, and salamander tattoo on her toe. She has scars on the outside of her left ankle and on her right wrist, and a scar above her left eye close to the eyebrow. She is described as last seen wearing a charcoal gray jacket with a blue front, a dark blue navy jean leggings, and a gray sweater. Jennifer has suffered from medical conditions that require medications that she does not have in her possession. She had previously suffered from episodes of depression and was emotionally distressed at the time of her disappearance. If you have any information regarding Jennifer's case, please contact the Douglas County Sheriff's Department listed below. Case number 4, Jawan, Alton, Siebert. Juwan was last seen on the evening at his residence on Greenlee Street in Detroit, Michigan on February the 20th, 2001. He had left to do a painting job nearby his apartment, but never returned. His whereabouts remain unknown, and his case remains unsolved. Jawan Alton Siebert is classified as endangered missing. He was 23 years old at the time of his disappearance, making him 40 today. He is described as an African American male with brown hair and brown eyes. He is 6 feet tall and 160 pounds. His date of birth is April the 29th, 1977. He goes by the nicknames JD or Jody. He has a scar that is approximately 3 inches long over his left eye. He was last seen wearing a black full-length feather-down coat and possibly wearing blue jeans, white, orange, and blue Air Max athletic shoes. If you have any information regarding Juwan's case, please contact the Detroit Police Department listed below. Case number 5, Deborah Ann Quimby. Deborah was last seen in Townsend, Massachusetts on May the 3rd, 1977. She left a note for her parents saying that she was going to ride her bicycle from her home at the 10th block of Smith Street to her grandparents' campsite in Vinton Pond Road in West Townsend near Pearl Hill State Park, which was about 4 miles from her own home. She said that she would return later that day. After her disappearance, police found an undelivered letter in Deborah's locker. It was written to a friend, stated that she was upset and wanted to talk to her, and gave directions to her grandparents' home. A friend accompanied Deborah as far as Turnpike Road in the woods near her grandmother's residence. Her friend then turned back while Deborah continued onward. She was last seen cresting a hill on Turnpike Road westbound. She has never been seen or heard from since. Deborah's bicycle, a boy's brown Tarka or Swin 10-speed model, has never been recovered. In May of 2013, investigators searched Walker Pond for evidence regarding Deborah's case, but nothing was found. The pond is about half a mile from where Deborah was last seen. Police searched again in June and July of 2004 and found a piece of clothing, 2 buttons, and the remnants of 2 bicycles, all of which were sent to a forensics laboratory for testing. The bicycles were later both determined to be unrelated to Deborah's case, and the fabric produced no leads either. An anonymous writer sent 2 letters which told police to look in the pond. After a month, authorities stopped looking in the pond, but stated they planned on searching the area around for clues in Deborah's case. There has been speculation that Deborah was pregnant at the time of her disappearance, but no evidence to support this theory. Deborah's parents believed she was going to a specific destination to meet someone, not her grandparents, and had possibly run into foul play afterwards. Her family still lives in the area and hopes she may be found. Deborah Ann Quimby is classified as endangered missing, however some sites classify her as a non-family member abduction. She was 13 years old at the time of her disappearance, making her 54 today. She is described as a Caucasian female with brown hair and brown eyes. At the time of her disappearance, she was 5'1" and 120 pounds. Her date of birth is October the 9th, 1963. Her nickname is Debbie. Deborah has a freckled complexion. She was last seen wearing blue jeans, a multicolored shirt, and royal blue Pop Warner cheerleader's jacket with Debbie written on one sleeve. If you have any information regarding Deborah's case, please contact the Townsend Police Department or the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children listed below. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you have not already, and hit the notification bell so you know when to upload my next video, and I will catch you guys on my next video.